Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to our currently pretty informal after show.
Yeah.
We're just gonna talk a little bit about the campaign and just do a little bit of out of character exploration of what's been going on. So
hmm Hopefully it stays informal because I like informal
it's like
stuff.
it's like the after dark, like
Yeah. Yeah.
We got fireside chat going on here.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Is that what we're
Fireside
calling
chat.
it? Fireside chat.
I
I think
believe
that
that's what it
I
is.
that might be what we end up calling it, I
It's
think.
called Fireside Chat, the after show.
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
I have it named.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that's
So
why
So
no.
I feel this could be done live in the future and we can just do other things, but I don't know. We'll let you viewers know what we end up doing. This is all kind of just a hobby for all of us. So
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely think we could just cut the stream. Then whoever needs to leave, we do like XP after we cut,
mhm.
and then once everyone kind of dishes out, like 15 minutes after the cut of the first stream, we just go live again.
Yeah.
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 That. Um.
I
So
think it
my.
would also be cool, like maybe like midweek, maybe we have like either after the show or midweek, we have like Q&A sessions
Yeah.
with people and like someone interviews someone else from the campaign about their character or the campaign or where they feel this is going or even just like random stuff.
Yeah,
We might just
Yeah.
yeah, throw back to the Chino show and just random topic of the
yeah,
week.
dude. I mean,
We're pretty much pros at
we're
that.
good at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our forte.
Yeah, man.
Do a tier list of
Um
my favorite NPCs that have popped up. Sam's
That's
gonna
good.
be S tier, but
Sam is
after
S
that,
tier. S stands for
Z.
Sam.
Yeah. Sam tier.
Sam tier.
But yeah,
Coincidentally, the other Sam is not S tier. Sorry, other Sam.
Yeah.
um, but holy
First of all,
shit, let's talk about what just happened.
yeah. Yeah, let's
Yeah, getting eaten by a tree.
yeah.
I haven't seen that before.
I would like to preface it by saying I was not expecting the tree to be evil at all.
I kind of had the feeling that it was evil. Not gonna lie,
I thought
but
it
I
was
had no basis for my character to say that. So
yeah.
Seishin went to the other plane and felt that chill, and I was like, "There's something real nefarious going on here." But
So what I thought
yeah,
was happening when we went to the other
yeah. As soon as
plane
you
was
heard
like,
voices in that, I was like, oh man, that's no good.
yeah,
Whenever there's voices in Carl's chat, there's no good things. I played plenty of them.
yeah. I was
Doink,
thinking it like flipped
Scoob! It's got a voice.
like
Man, when
get out of here.
speak to you, that's not a good thing.
the
Especially if
viewers,
you didn't do it before.
the viewers really wanted Blaine to finish what he was trying to say.
Oh, what was I gonna say? I felt like whenever Andrew was in like the parallel universe or whatever it was, like
It's
the
called
fictional
the ethereal plane.
ethereal
Ethereal
plane. Yeah,
curtain or
that it,
whatever.
I knew all about it, and that's why my character knew so much. I know even more about it, but I didn't think my character would know, so I didn't say.
yeah.
I
But
also
I
know
thought like everything
that
was like
berries are
flipped
probably fey food, but whatever.
in terms of allegiances, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how informal this after show already is.
Uh, but
Yeah.
so like I was thinking, okay, if that tree was bad when it was in that plane, maybe it's good. In
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
that
I
was
was
my
in like
thought.
the underworld or something. You thought maybe
Yeah,
it was. I see
yeah.
what you're trying
Like
to
more
No,
say.
like
the
a mirror.
ethereal plane is just like a parallel universe. You can walk through. You can walk through mountains and stuff through it, and you travel faster than you do in the normal plane. That's why you ended so far away, even though you traveled a short distance. That's why you ended up
It's
so far
like
away.
it's like traveling through another portal in Minecraft. It's like
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like another portal,
Sort of,
but
yeah.
really
as
is.
but you can see somewhat of the Earth plane, like the
Yeah.
normal plane.
That's
You're
cool.
wearing 3D glasses, but only one eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like if you go into the deep, there's like storms and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and if you get lost in the deep ethereal, you're probably never coming back.
Dude,
Mm.
that's
So
That's
put
why I
awesome.
on
said to be
if we
careful.
put on a
It's
Hazor
very
whenever.
cool and it's very useful if you know how to use it.
Imagine we would have put the ring on Hazor when he was unconscious when we first
Knocked
found it.
out.
Maybe this will heal him, and then we never see him or hear from him ever again.
That would be really bad.
That's what should have happened to Dante. We just lost him. He'll find his way back to us.
we knocked Dante out and then slipped the ring on his fingers.
Yeah, that is why I tied you to a tree before you went in.
No, if we're ever gonna kill a party member, I vote to throw them in the bag of berries and just let them suffocate in there.
I have a
That
question,
is
Carl.
so mean.
Yeah.
So you
You mean
said
the
that.
bag of holding with
Hey, Rude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said that the bag that has the berries in it, the berries are magical, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Would there
Yeah.
be any way to manipulate Kyo's magic? Because that's technically like berries are organic.
But it's the fruit. It's
Mm.
the fruit, right? So it's
It's
not
like
living anymore, right?
never-ending magic.
You might be able to work with that.
That's crazy. Infinite siphon magic.
I was thinking about that this session, but I didn't want to really want to bring it up because it's like
You don't know. You would have to test it. I actually haven't thought that deep into all of the applications of the
Yeah.
berries.
Mm-hmm.
It is something that came to mind that maybe it could be a source of magic for Kyo. But yeah, no, Kyo's magic is acting a little finicky right now, and there's a reason for that. But maybe we'll go deeper into that in later episodes, so I don't necessarily want to explain that just yet.
Respectable.
Enter the tree. I can just enter the woods and no one can. I find that weird.
I find that awesome.
odd too.
I find it like fun that I can like mess with people that I can go into it, but I feel weird that I'm the only one that can go into it.
So here's my thoughts, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, Carl. This tree was like the vessel for this evil, like or like the sealing this evil spirit in. So it was a good tree at some point, just like what I think all the other trees around the forest are, and it was using like itself to keep it trapped in there. Now, I think the other trees are good trees as well, but that they're like just protecting people from getting in the
Yeah,
forest because where this evil was.
I interpreted it that like that the other trees not letting Kyo use her magic because they were like that tree's a lost cause. Like we need to protect ourselves. That tree is infected, and we need to protect everyone from it.
There are many questions regarding that. Are the trees protecting you from the tree? Are they simply trying to self-preserve? Are they?
Yeah.
Do they have a moral duty to keep that tree separate from everything else?
Yeah, like what are they protecting?
Sort of
you know?
quarantining it?
Yeah, that's that's the best way I can imagine it. That's what I'm thinking.
COVID, it got a quarantine.
Like there's many possibilities about what it could be. I will say it is closer to the quarantine than what you guys probably initially thought, which was that they just wanted you to stay out of their woods.
Yeah.
But they do want you to stay out of their woods, but why do they want you to stay out of their woods?
Why do they allow me to stay in? Are they allowing me to get corrupted? What the heck?
Did Hazer ever try to go in?
Perhaps he never tried to enter.
It might be a magic wielding thing.
I don't wield magic.
Maybe.
I don't wield magic.
Glenn, you just healed a tree in front of everyone.
That's not magic.
Well, it's close enough.
Well, technically, his god healed the tree.
That's true. That is true.
I am simply.
But really, he just touched.
You were a conduit. You were a conduit in that moment.
Well, yeah, sort of.
I mean, if we're going to be honest, really, all magic is you're channeling something.
That's a good point.
And so it's not necessarily you. I mean, that's kind of the whole point of this system is it's not you. Like you do not have inherent abilities just because you're you. Like you're not inherently special in this system.
Hmm.
There's you're special because of not even necessarily what you're able to do, but who you serve. Um, you're ascribed value based off of your substance. So it's like
Choose the
weird.
most powerful character to serve. Scrubs.
But yeah, basically, I mean, he's the whole healing the tree. I mean, it's exhausting though. So, I mean, be prepared to be really freaking tired
Be
next
prepared to
week.
have a Sation episode where you're unconscious half the time, baby.
You need new dice. You really need new dice.
I know.
We both do, Blaine.
Yeah, you both
What
need.
kind
You
of dice have you guys
know
been
what dice
rolling
I
with?
have?
Me and Blaine got our dice at the same place.
Yeah.
Oh,
These
I
are all the
see.
dice I have. Look at them.
What brand are they?
Blaine would know better than me.
I threw the cases away, but I think it was just a standard like
It was a little plastic, clear, rectangular prism case.
Oh, was it Chessex or
Probably, yeah.
okay?
Oh,
Chessex
that's
is usually
really
pretty good about
good.
balancing their dice.
Here, can
I
I
was
see
I don't
your dice?
know.
Let me see
We
it.
might just be hella unlucky, dude.
I used to have that, honestly. So
Yeah. Did you like it?
I feel the pain. I used to like really need
Uh,
Carl connects. Carl knows.
Yeah,
I had
there
terrible.
was there was one session where Ruth rolled like 3 critical fails.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Bro.
Within the span of one combat.
oh
Yikes.
God.
Was not okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad, bro.
Yeah, but like in
But
between
Sometimes my dice
whenever
love me, sometimes they hate me.
people were interacting, I was just kind of rolling both of them at once, and I was not really getting the best rolls every single time.
See,
listen,
that's
man,
why.
maybe your dice are just weighted low.
Possibly.
Yeah.
1 and a 2,
It's okay. I'm
11
just
and
going
a
to
10.
endorse.
Like I haven't gotten anything above a 12 yet.
That's
Endorse.
rough.
I
Two
mean,
and a
I
half.
rolled a critical fail and a bunch of really low rolls, but then I rolled a nat 20 at some point today, so like
I did
maybe
get a net.
Yeah,
I think Lady Luck just wasn't on my
Yeah,
side tonight.
I suppose. But that brings me to my next point, viewers. Buy Chessex dice because it's much better than most of the alternatives.
Yeah.
Most of the
Um,
other ones are weighted, so
yeah.
or more
Try to
weighted.
find balanced dice, folks. Do the float test. Get her done.
Actually, this is a lot of work.
Ruth, can we talk about your character? Because the
Yeah.
aside from the very, very beginning introduction, like technical difficulties that we had,
Yeah.
that was just such a cool way to introduce
Yeah, I agree.
and I was not expecting a child at all. Because I hadn't really read
Yeah.
into or do you have a character sheet posted in the
I have a
No,
character
not on the
sheet,
drive.
and it
Okay,
is
so
posted to Carl. She's a very secretive person, so I don't think I'm gonna post it all
yeah.
to the drive. But Carl has it. He really
That's all
likes
that
her.
matters.
Yeah,
It seems like a
Carl
really
knows,
fun
he
character.
approves. She's a little traumatized child.
Yeah, it's the exact vibe I was getting is like she is
She's
coping with something right now. She is coping
Well,
hard.
her mother died when she was younger,
Yeah.
and then her father has been taking on her everywhere he goes, and then her father suddenly disappeared, and then she was left in these woods, and then she hears the woods that she thought was safe is actually evil. So she's going through the 5 stages of grief
Yeah.
Yeah.
over
It's
again.
rough.
Right.
But I think it's like a perfect character for the long term. Like
It's
if
also
you're a
yeah.
Good character growth. Yeah.
which
So,
like brings me to the what I really wanted to talk about is future plans for Dice Addicts Anonymous. I think that would be the perfect thing to talk about with this first episode.
Okay.
Um, what do you think, Carl?
Yeah.
Before I get too far into it, because
Well,
I'm really excited about it.
so the future plans, as of now, we're going to play this season to completion. Um, hopefully we can finish it by summer. I don't know if we will, but hopefully.
Because we're
Um,
over, yeah, we're over halfway through the semester,
correct, and we're 7
and
episodes in, and that's with skipping a week.
Yeah.
Yes,
we
that
technically
that's
skipped
good.
2 weeks, right?
Right.
No, well,
No.
no, we have.
Yes, we did.
We had a week where we
Really?
didn't get the stream to work.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So there were 2 scuffed weeks.
Yeah.
So technically, I think we could easily get another 7 out.
Yeah.
Yeah, to make 14.
And with that, we could get 14 episodes. Now, the plan for Dice Addicts Anonymous could be several fold. My plan is to play this campaign as long as I can. So maybe I cycle in new characters. Maybe some of y'all move on to another campaign. Because we've discussed having multiple campaigns running, like one on one day and one on another. So that way we can do double the amount of live streams essentially.
I'm
And
willing to be in any campaign, really.
yeah, so I mean, our plan is really just to figure out from there. I mean, I might keep running this campaign because there's a lot of loose ends to tie up. Because like we got the whole thing with the druids. If we ever get back to that, there's the whole conflict between the McMails and everyone else. There's the dwarves.
Yep.
There's the dwarves because they have to retake their home.
Yeah.
There's that town with the sonomancers. What's going on there? We got the tree and everything still in the forest, which y'all haven't found everything in the forest. There's a lot going on there.
No.
I kind of planned on having this forest as a training / self-improvement arc.
That's what
where everyone gets better. So the next couple episodes are gonna be all about y'all getting better. So
I like that.
I don't know how interesting watching us train will be.
We gotta
depends on-
RP it really well.
RP it? Oh, yes.
I have
I don't
plans,
know
but
how well I
the
can.
better the dialogue, the better the show, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Okay,
So
a 13-year-old child will be great.
yeah, but yeah. So I mean, after that, there's a lot of things going on. I mean, I feel y'all are probably going to tie up the ends with the druids, but who knows if you tie up the ends with the other things. And I might cycle in some new faces. When we split up the campaigns. I mean, we'll see.
I like
'Cause
thinking of Dice Addicts Anonymous as like a production and not
Mhm.
just a
Not one campaign.
not a single campaign.
I
This is-
agree.
yeah.
I would agree.
You would
and
need
so-
another DM because I don't know if you want to DM 2
It's in the
campaigns.
works.
I'm not going to DM the
It's in the
second
works.
campaign. I'm not going to name who's going to be DMing the next campaign because we're still working out who wants to do what and what are we planning. I mean, we have a couple members in our Discord, which, by the way, if you are listening now and you want to be in the Discord, find us. Our Instagram handle is Dice Addicts Anonymous, same as our YouTube, and hit us up. We'll send you a link to the Discord. It'll be sick.
We could put it on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll also post that to the YouTube channel. But yeah, we have actually quite a few people that are qualified to be DMs in our server. So I mean, because I'm DMing right now, and then Blaine, I know you were interested in becoming a DM.
I DM'd before, but I don't know if anyone would like my DMing style.
I think the whole thing about
get
Dice
bored
Addicts
very
Anonymous is I like the atmosphere of a low stakes kind of going back to the production quality of it. It's like
Yeah.
I want to create a vibe of just like a couple of people sitting down and wanting to have fun.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a really cozy atmosphere for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And so it doesn't really matter, I think, how I hope how good of a DM you are. Um, but so like, you know, go for it.
Yeah.
It's like
I mean,
it's a sandbox almost in a
Right.
way.
yeah.
I
And
just get bored easily, and then I throw people into fights when I'm bored. So
well, maybe not.
Carl's been through them. He's laughing because he
Yeah.
knows. I threw 15 orcs
But
at one time. It was great.
yeah,
Well,
level 2,
let's
that was a
call that
time.
the chaos campaign, and then
I was bored. You guys
We
go
have
faster.
Hey man, we were really analyzing the tunnels, okay?
You didn't even find the
But
entrance yet.
listen, man, we want to take our time and really choose the right way to get up the mountain, okay? And we were role playing. Um, but yeah, no, I think the cozy atmosphere of just everyone playing whatever and everyone's just having a good time. It's a great vibe. I mean, heck, if we really get this going, I'd be happy to have like 5 or 6 campaigns going on and we have one a week. Well, one for
yeah,
almost every day of the week. I
yeah,
mean, go ham. Why not? You know?
Yeah, and that also encourages, bringing in a greater dichotomy of people who are
hmm
more
Yeah,
interested in different types of content
for
within the
sure.
story. So
Yeah. And I
I'd
mean,
like.
right now we're playing on like a homebrew system, but like we've also
You
kind of
could do
teased
you
playing
could
other systems like
5
D&D, Amber. We've teased a bunch of different systems as a possibility for gameplay.
Man,
So,
I've been getting into Harn, and it's super fun.
yeah, Harn's awesome. I love
Harn is
Harn.
bloody but fun. It is so much fun.
Yeah, Harn combat is the most brutal thing I've
It's
ever
is that the
seen.
thing you were telling me about with the criticals, Carl?
Oh, yeah, that it criticals on factors of 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
5 or
so it's a percentile roll.
every.
So you roll percentile dice for all of your skills. And when you roll something that ends with 0 or 5, it's a critical. So the more you advance your skills, the higher percentage you get, which means it's more likely to get a 0 or a 5 for critical success. Now, 0s and 5s are also critical failures if it's above your skill level. So the higher percentage you get, the less critical fails you can have and the more critical successes you get. So it's really cool. But at the same time, like it's really brutal and it's like
Really brutal.
hard to explain, but like once you get it down, there's just a system and you go, okay, I do this and then I do this and then I do this and you repeat and you choose your actions very carefully
If you
because
get
like
injured, you can get like
yeah,
infections, and those are deadly, man.
oh yeah,
yeah,
like it's like the
They're
Oregon Trail
really
of
deadly.
D&D.
Yeah.
it is.
One of
It
my
is.
characters almost died last
It's designed it's designed to be
time to be brutal.
really gritty. And like I really like their magic because like their magic is kind of split
But it's so
into
fun. I'm playing a mage right
very
now.
defined things. So like
Very
they have
fine.
mind mages and they have these things called Jamorvi, which are like metalsmith mages, and
We
their
have metal
entire
snake,
magic
fire,
is
water.
forging things.
That's awesome.
So
That is cool.
It is so much fun.
that's
I'm
their
playing
thing.
alone. It's so much fun. You can
It's
control
great.
people's minds. It's
But
great.
like yeah, but like the thing is also when you like parry weapons,
Hmm.
like if your weapon quality is low, every time you parry a weapon, the lower weapon quality gets checked first, and then if they break, the better weapon quality lives. But if they survive, the better weapon quality has to get checked, and it could break. And
Oh
you
my
only don't
god.
have to make a check if you have a magic item and the other person doesn't. So like
It's
it can get
so much
really like
The
magic
stats are
items are
great.
brutal because you don't have a bonus to hit or anything, but it's just the weapon quality. If you hit something else, like the other weapon has a chance to break, but you don't. And so you can just keep hitting. And like these guys with like swords that they've had specially crafted, but they're not magic, might have spent like,
Yeah.
10 months saving money for this sword. But you go
You
up
have to
against
carry
like a
them.
Jamorvi's hammer and you're so screwed.
It's
Like,
just
it's
very
just
bad
bad.
magic item and
Bad matchup, dude.
And the Shamorvi is not even that good at combat. It's just they have really good items. So it's crazy. But yeah,
Yeah.
Harn's designed after a medieval Europe model, and it tries to stay as historically accurate as possible with the addition of magic. And it's really cool, actually.
It's fun. Everything is super expensive. You're super broke, and it's bloody as hell.
Sounds like medieval, like Middle Ages for sure.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It's
would
kinda
like
sick.
to play as the Catholic Church.
It's really fun.
Everyone gets the plague. Half of the party dies.
If you
Not
play
in
it
any-
correctly, you don't die.
You've contracted dysentery. Kicking it back to Origin Trail.
And you don't have hit points in it, so
Yeah, they
really
don't have
just
hit
only
points in
death
that
fight.
system. It's really
Sounds
weird.
really technical.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
we
really
could
cool.
spend hours discussing how Harn works, but
Anyways, that's
yeah, my big question is, Blaine, how do you feel processing what happened in the episode?
Okay, so are you talking about the events just prior to my internet crapping?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, speaking of which, yeah, everyone who's listening, Blaine actually, his internet crashed right as we ended the episode. We didn't even know until the episode had ended and he disappeared from our Discord call. And then just popped up like a minute later and he's like, "Hey guys, my internet crashed."
That's
But thankfully we ended the episode at the exact same time. Like,
it was like
talk
when
about
a
providence there.
it was like when a quarterback throws a bomb and then gets tackled and he's on the ground and he has to like look up to see if the receiver caught it or not.
Yeah.
I was freaking out because I was like, we just had this whole thing. Like, did he just ask me like, Blaine, what do you feel right now or something? And then I'm just like frozen, like,
No, you were fluid all the way up until the episode ended, I think.
awesome.
I don't think your
Yeah.
camera even froze. It was weird.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Aside from, like,
It was
audio.
super weird. Your camera kept playing. Like, you kept having facial recognition, but you just didn't hear anything or say anything.
Huh.
Yeah, it was
It's
really
like
interesting.
so weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, cause like Discord died. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
so I didn't even have the window open, and it was still capturing my video.
That's
That's
weird.
awesome.
Yeah.
That is weird but cool at the same time.
Yeah. Okay, so back to what you said, like how did I feel? That was probably the most epic
Dude,
experience I've had so far.
that was awesome.
Um,
Golden light comes from your fingertips and the tree twists to life. Dude, that's pretty awesome.
Really cool.
I felt like felt like a true prophet.
Well, next session you should read the book. You might be able to read it more.
I've been trying to, yeah. I
Dude.
might be fluent.
Well, you had he did like a big divine intervention for you, so I think you should be able to read a little bit more.
Sation had some real epiphanies this episode. Like,
I wish you were a sassy child.
Sation meets this sassy child and he's like, I am an adult. This is a child. Like, my parents are awful. I don't know how to help a child. And
I want to. Sorry, go on.
and then he comes out and like Saul's in danger in the tree and he's like, "Oh no, a person I care about." Like, I can't let this happen.
Yeah.
Lot of emotional epiphanies for Station this episode.
I will say I cannot believe I had to use a Providence point.
Yeah, we were
Kidding me?
we were floundering so hard.
Like Kiyo's Kemper's the only one that like actually tried to.
I tried to get you out.
grab me, and no, you tried to claw at the bark, but that's not gonna do anything. I mean, I knew you tried.
I
but,
was
like,
trying, man.
Even Caleb, he was just standing.
Yeah.
Caleb was just like, "I don't like this."
Yeah.
I tried to get them engaged. I'm a weak child. I don't have strength. There's no way I could have pulled you
Sensational.
I mean, that's strong words for
Sensational.
Hazor. Well, actually, I probably didn't notice who
Can
pulled
we
me.
please make that like our next thing? Like
Sensational.
sensational.
And he's like wearing like a fedora and he's like tipping it.
Dude, I'm on.
No, we need to get it like that emote we have in the server with like the dude with the glasses.
Which one?
And it, oh my
In
gosh,
Net
have you
server?
not seen this emote?
I'll look at
Yeah,
it later.
dude. I reacted in the Swords and the Mist chat. I reacted it to Kemper's message. Yes, this book is made of book, and I reacted sensational.
Oh yeah. I've seen it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You did?
But
Yeah.
If we
Yeah,
need
that
to
was
make a
rad.
sticker like that, but with a bear head.
Can we talk about what would have happened if we tied up that dude with the rope? Can we live in an
Oh my
alternate
gosh.
reality for a moment?
Dude, dude, it's
Yeah,
pretty
let's
simple.
talk about it.
Homeboy would like you would have tied him up, you would have dropped down to the bottom, and he would have been slammed against the wall. You would have eviscerated the poor guy.
But would we have made it? Would I have rolled better if we did that?
Maybe, you don't know. Probably not.
I cannot believe I was down to 2 hit points because I slipped off a rope. Because I rolled like 3 4s in a row or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Insane.
all damage is.
Yeah, dude. That's you not
Oh,
mess
by the
with.
way, did I get any luck points or providence points at the end of this section?
I don't think anyone got luck points or providence points.
Shoot.
No.
I gave
no,
my last
people
luck
had-
point to Sation this
Your last
episode.
providence point
My
to
last
Sation.
providence- No, my last 2 providence points. Oh no, sorry. My last.
No,
my
one
last
was
providence
spent on
point.
you.
One was for me.
Also, keep in mind, Sation
That's
robbed
fine.
everyone of their luck points trying to do a dumb experiment.
Oh.
I
You
tore
guys-
off your clothes.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm like,
Oh,
Dude,
yeah,
that
you're
must have been-
dude.
That must have been the coolest sight ever then. You're like,
Yeah.
half your back's exposed and you're like healing this tree. Your muscles are probably
Covered in-
like hella
Dude,
bumping.
we need to
hair
get some.
actual
We need to
muscles.
get some fan art of that done.
Dude, yeah, just
immediately.
Saul touching a tree and there's just light.
It's
It's all colorful.
like it's twisting, and there's lights like twisting up the tree with it.
Like the golden
he's
light
just
from my
like-
fingertips travels up the vacuoles of the.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
like see the traces of the gold light going through the bark and stuff.
Dude, that'd be so sick.
Vacuoles is the right term, right?
Yeah, I guess.
The tubes that transport water up or nutrients up.
The xylem.
Xylem, yeah. I was thinking of what the other.
Is that what
one
it's
was when you
called?
started-
Phloem?
Yeah, it's
Phloem
pH.
goes
Yeah, that-
down, xylem goes
phloem
up.
and xylem. Vacuoles or something.
Vacuoles are part of the cell, homie.
Yeah. My bad. Been a while since I've been in biology.
Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Everyone
I
knows
can
that.
tell you. I can tell you that one. I can tell you.
Blaine, you played Spore, right?
Everyone.
That. Oh yeah,
You know, Blaine.
I played Spore.
But yeah.
Except like the photosynthesizing animals were always way worse than the meat.
That's true, yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
it's really starting to feel like the Chinos show.
yeah, we've got some stuff to look forward to. We
Yeah.
answered some pretty interesting questions. Talked about a few of the cool things that we couldn't really go into depth into before. Anything else?
You want to know what would be cool
Okay.
for next time? If any of the people watching this have any questions about our show,
Yeah,
drop them in the comments below, and we can answer them next time on the after show.
for sure.
That would
Best
be
as
good.
we can.
Yeah, as best as we can.
Yeah.
Like, if it's like, tell me what the end of the story
If it-
is, we're not gonna do that.
What's the end? Hint: I don't know because I haven't gotten that far in writing it.
By that he
Um,
means watch every episode to find out the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be as surprised as we are.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
That's exactly how what voice plays in my head when I write the video descriptions for every episode. It's like find out next on this episode of Dice Edits Anonymous. Like, because I grew up watching Dragon Ball, and so I'm just imagining find out next on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we talk about accents for a second?
Sure. Yeah.
I have been thinking about what accent Saul would do, and I'm leaning more towards a middle-aged dad from the Northeast America.
A New Jersey dad.
Well, hey there, kid. Like, we got ourselves into some trouble now.
Station will
but
stop being interested in him if he starts talking like that. He'll wish that he left you in the tree if you start talking like that.
You had no choice.
Well, I think you got a little bit of Irish in you. So, perhaps a little bit of a fiddle on your tongue.
Well, I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna get Australian if I try right now. I think
Yeah,
everyone
and more
would have a little bit
tone,
of that in
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Oi, mate. Boida, boida. You got
Crawley.
my Dane. You got a
Carl,
Dane Roo in the tree.
Carl, do you remember the cane toads?
You've
Oh
got
my
it.
god.
Oh, Carl did not remember the
Oh,
cane toads.
we just
gosh,
unlocked.
that's a
We unlocked
dude.
that.
That's a deep memory. Oh my gosh. Not the toad. Not the toads.
Cane
The
toads.
cane toads.
Not the cane toads.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah, anyone watching, don't worry about it.
Yeah, maybe one day we'll
I'm going
explain
to
the cane
include
toad
that in a
story.
later episode now. That's becoming a
Cane
boss
toads.
battle.
A giant
Oh,
cane
no.
toad.
Takes over the land. Have an entire like clan. Get
It's one of
taken
the
over.
plagues that the Bid Bad releases. It's just cane toads everywhere.
Oh man,
Be
that'd
awesome.
be awesome.
Fatality.
Yeah.
No one can resist the toads, man. They just never stop. They're restless.
Oh,
All right.
I think
Well,
that's it for the
yeah.
fireside
I think
chat.
that's it. Yeah. Thanks for joining us, guys. Hope to see you next week and stay casual.
Yeah. Ask us questions. Tune in to the campaign. We're live. Should be live Friday this week. Yeah.
Is it
Should
Friday?
be.
All right.
Should be Fridays. So
Hopefully.
we'll see you
Fingers
guys
crossed on that one.
around.
I'll
And
be here again.
yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, man. Stay blissing.
Safe listen.